It's your boy ConcertViz34, and today I'm going to be talking about Jay-Z's new album. It's June 30th, 2017. His new album is 444, which just came out at midnight, beginning this day, last day of June here. I love the album. I was able to access it through a friend today and listen through it twice. However, I don't have Tidal, which is my biggest issue. I believe that it's not right that there's no way you can purchase from launch or from the first week a physical copy in a store or a digital copy, even if it's only through Tidal. And there's been people like me who have groaned and complained about it because people actually do want to support Jay-Z, and he's someone who always sells well. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. That's what he has been known, and he's coined that kind of saying there. But you can't buy it. And there's been some pushback from Jay-Z stans. I call them Jehovah's Witnesses or Jigga Warriors. And even some personalities like Charlemagne the God, who I respect. He's a really cool dude in hip-hop, and he says what he feels. And a lot of the pushback of people that are like kind of trying to defend Jay is you should support a black business. He even mentioned it on his album that people would illegally download his album 444 to spite him. And I want to see Jay succeed, even though I prefer Apple Music. I have an iPhone, and I just prefer Apple Music. Even though I'm still on Apple Music, I want Jay to succeed. I want him to grow, and I want people to support him who prefer that service. But I've tried to look at all the services, but Apple Music to me is the best integration between my different Apple devices as far as my iPod, Shuffle. I have iPhone, and even my computer is a PC, but it has iTunes on it. And people are saying you gotta support black business. You gotta support black business. If you don't have it streamed right now, shame on you. You could be streaming it if you support a black business. And I'm all for supporting black business and all business from different people that I like. Like I like Jay, so I want to support him. But there should be an ability on Tidal, on Jay-Z's website, on the Rock Nation website, whoever Jay wants to decide to allow it to be sold there. There should be a way that you can purchase it, even if it's for let's say, and this is what Kanye kind of did on his website. With the Life of Pablo, even if he puts the price, okay, he wants to be kind of to make Tidal seem like a better deal. Even if he wants to put the price of this album to $15, okay, even if he wants to put the price to $18 plus shipping. Let's just say he wants to say, all right, you don't want to sign up for Tidal, you got to pay more. Then even put the price higher and make it available for purchase on Tidal. Or on a Jay-Z affiliated website, on a Rock Nation affiliated website, so that fans can buy it, pre-order it, or just buy it when it comes out and get it shipped to them, or get it as a download. Because at the end of the day, not everyone wants to join a streaming service. And I don't think that makes you an old head. I just think that makes you someone who just prefers to not be tied down to a contract and wants to make individual purchases, whether it's single songs or individual albums and different EPs that they want to purchase with their own money when they decide it's worth the purchase. That's the problem I have. I could support a black business if I was able to make a purchase just for the content I want. And I believe if Jay did that, let's just say, okay, so a lot of Jay-Z fans, a lot of Beyonce fans, a lot of people who have want to support Jay have already signed up for Tidal. Just because you could buy the album as far as 444 by itself doesn't mean those people are just going to leave the service. No, they're in it for the long haul. And streaming services are dope, especially in this current era of music where you don't know what someone's next album is going to be like. Back in previous times, you could almost trust people put more thought and effort into music. Nowadays, it's roulette. Even some of the legends, they release music and you're like, this is not that good. People just release stuff for money, for promo. They have pressure by these labels to release albums so that they can get some sort of revenue in. So the people that are already signed up with Tidal, if they're big Jay fans, if they're supporting of the movement of that Tidal's doing, kind of shaking the game up, the other powers that be, they're trying to challenge them, they'll stay with them. but you'll get hundreds of thousands of people that will put 9.99 down. Some people would even, I pay 15 for this. Now that's just me, but for me, this album, I want to support Jay. I listened to it twice, and I think it's a dope album. I'll support Jay and buy it for 15 plus shipping. If you want to do shipping, that's just me. But you would get hundreds of thousands of people to pay $15 for this album. That money could go towards supporting and building the brand of Tidal. So you're getting people that may not want to support Tidal. They're not into the streaming yet. They may be older and less tech savvy, and they just don't get it. But they'll put $9.99 or $15 down now, and that money can go towards the funding of Tidal. And guess what? If Tidal could get revenue like that, let's say Beyonce's Lemonade, perfect example as well. Beyonce's Lemonade is exclusively streamed on Tidal. If that album was only available through Tidal to purchase, now they had it on iTunes. Beyonce wanted to get those sales, so she was a little different. She had it on iTunes and other stuff where you could buy it shortly after the launch at midnight when that album came out. If they had only albums could be purchased through Tidal or through a Beyonce website, but let's just say she chooses Tidal. Tidal could take that revenue from the Beehive, which literally is a huge following of Beyonce fans that supports everything she does. They would be able to make a lot of revenue for Tidal. The album, I'm sure I don't know if it's double platinum now. It's sold a lot of albums. If you could only get it digitally or physically through Tidal, Tidal could sell millions of Beyonce's Lemonade album at the time if they just made it through there to put towards Beyonce's direct benefit, because she benefits more from stuff through Tidal because she has a stake in it. She'd make more direct money, take out the middleman or woman as far as a retailer, distributor, things like that. And more funds could go towards Tidal to compete with Apple Music and Spotify and other big companies that are in this game. So I just think there should have been a way from day one to get Jay-Z's 444 album. We'll see what happens. My guess is maybe in 3 or 4 weeks you'll be able to purchase it physically. I hope it's sooner than that, but I think that there may be an opportunity for Jay-Z fans to purchase this in a physical format or at least a digital format. And I think Jay wants to do this. He's sacrificing the idea of being #1 on Billboard or even at least going platinum quicker. He's sacrificing that just so that he can get more attention towards Tidal, which is great. And I respect it because he's sacrificing this, he's all about the numbers. He's sacrificing his numbers for his brand to grow. But I think there's a way that Tidal could grow from Jay dropping material, make some exclusive content, or maybe have bonus tracks for the Tidal streaming only, and the physical album only has 10, and you have 12 tracks for Tidal's streaming. There's ways that he could benefit Tidal, get revenue in for Tidal, and then also give older fans. Jay-Z's fans are older. Many of them aren't into this whole streaming thing, especially if they're his age or slightly above his age. He could get revenue from those fans, and he could help his fan base access the music better. Because it's one thing when Chance the Rapper, and again, I condemn what Chance did, making it only available on Apple Music. I benefited from that, but I think that every fan should have been able to get Chance's record from day one, at least physically or digitally as far as a download. But there's ways for Chance, his fan base is younger, so more kids are gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna sign up for Tidal. Oh, I'll do the free trial. Their parents may have Tidal. Their older brother or sister may have Tidal. So it's easier for younger audiences like Chance the Rapper has, J. Cole, Kendrick. Their fans are more tech savvy, but for Jay fans, especially the older Jay fans, a lot of them aren't down with this streaming. And a lot of those fans, they don't care about any of this new music, and I respect that. They don't like the mumble raps or some of this new stuff. So all they want to do is get Jay's new album and dip. And they can't do that because there's no way to get it physically. Let me know what you guys think. This is just my opinion. I know there's different varying ways. I want to support black business, but Jay, you got to get this in a physical format or digital format soon. Hopefully sooner than later, just so that the fans can decide to get the actual content they want and not have to sign up for a monthly rate if they don't want to yet. But I wish the best to Jay and Tidal. It's a dope album. It's something that there's so many gems in it, and I think it's great and it's worth purchasing in my opinion. That I would purchase this for $15. Maybe not for $40 or $30, but I'd pay $15 for this. With shipping gets to 20. I just think for me it's something that I would want to do to support Jay as he grows his business. That's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a good one.